Hi guys, welcome back to the movie channel, and if you're here for the very first time, welcome. Um, Live stream, impromptu. Uh, for those of you who have already watched the last one, who could be watching it right now, thank you very much. I just thought, considering, I had so much fun. I had so much fun in my last live stream. I thought maybe something could be off with the notification thingy bob. So I thought come back and see how we go. Just in case. We are 28 minutes past 2 a.m. here in the UK. Oh, pardon me. So this one will be pretty short. Here in the UK, we are coming up to nearly 2:30 in the morning. I still consider it nighttime because it is nighttime. That's okay. Okay, guys. Anybody watching, say hi in the live chat so I know I'm not talking to myself, which I've been known to do. Let's see what happens in the live chat. If nobody shows up at all, I will delete this video from my channel. The viewership, the YouTube viewership says we have 2 people watching. I think one of those people are me and somebody else. So if you're watching, feel free to say hello. Joe Shipley, hello. Thank you, Joe. Jesus Christ. What a great friend, great moderator, great questions. Joe Shipley, I am privileged to have you here at Movie Chat and more. I'm the lucky one, not you. I'm the lucky one to have you here. Joe Shipley, one of those nights, I guess. Yeah, it is. But I'm not deleting my last stream because we had fun, yeah. But the with the Charlie Sheen stuff and Joe Shipley, thanks, buddy. I love the channel, and you're a very cool and genuine dude. Thank you, thank you so much. I mean, we're living in a time, aren't we? We're living in a time that is unprecedented. So when you hear, when you see, when you read, absolutely amazing stuff like that, it's always amazing. But wow, in this in this post-apocalyptic era. Wow. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, Joe, there was something. There was something that came up in in the stream with breakdown. But the thing is, that's between you and him. That's not between you and me. That's between you and him. Nothing to do with me at all. And even Breakdown said that. Even Breakdown said that. It's like, if you're fine, you're fine. And we are fine. We're more than fine. I can't believe the amount of DVDs and Blu-rays I'm gonna have to pull out for tomorrow's quiz, but I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not looking forward to putting them away. It's gonna take time. Joe Shipley, yeah, it's over with as far as I'm concerned. He's cool, and I still hope he comes and enjoys your streams and channel. Couldn't put it better myself, Joe. Couldn't put it better myself. Joe Shipley, do you have all your DVDs set up in a specific order, like alphabetical or anything? I wish. No, they're everywhere. They are absolutely fucking everywhere. I mean, look, case in point, and underneath the coffee table, what do we have? Right, that's a PlayStation game. Give me a sec. Right. Okay, the first one I saw was no. I will. Now we got some DVDs. Halloween 2018. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. PlayStation 3 game. Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. So, no, I wish they were in order, but they are everywhere. Everywhere. Friday the 13th Part 6 is a really good watch. Man, love that one. I do too. I love it. It was Friday 6 was the beginning of Zombie Jason. Absolutely love that film. Great memories as well. Great memories attached to that movie. I mean, I had, growing up, a lot of friends some friends who were not allowed. Their parents wouldn't let them watch horror movies. It's like Jason, Michael, Freddy, no fucking way. They would come to my place and we would watch horror movies, and one that went on more times than not was Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. Great memories. Great, great, great memories. Joe Shipley says the sheriff's yeah, the sheriff's daughter is great in that movie. Can't remember who plays her. Jennifer Cook. Jennifer Cook was Sheriff Garrett's daughter. Megan. Yeah, Megan. And I love her. I fucking adore her, you know? But nobody, when you talk about Friday survivors, Friday girls, not many people mention Megan from Friday 6. I'm like, what? Joe Shipley, his death was, yeah, it was. His death was brutal. Didn't he get snapped in half? He did. Literally. Bent all the way backwards. Joe Shipley says, by God, he is breaking in half. Jim Ross. Ah, he broke in half. Jim Ross. Oh, good old JR. Good old JR. I'm gonna plug the laptop back in. Just in case. There we go. He's broken in half. He's broken in half. Yeah. Another funny one was almost took his head off. It's like they're watching Halloween H2O. Almost took his head off. You know the power it would take to take someone's head off? Yeah. It was funny. Jay Shipley, at the end of The Undertaker versus Mankind, Hell in a Cell, I love when Jim Ross yelled, just stop the damn match. He has a family to feed. Yeah, I remember that. I haven't seen that one in a long time. I think that's on a DVD I do own. The History of the Undertaker. So when I do my wrestling DVD haul, that will be there, and I think that match is on that DVD. It should be. When it comes to Hell in a Cell, my favorite is and always will be Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. The first one. But I know what you mean, Joe. He has a family to yeah. Good old Jim Ross, yeah. Good old Jim. So you have one thumbs up. I'm assuming, Joe, that's you. Thank you so much, my friend. 14 minutes in, nearly 15 minutes in. I think soon, don't get me wrong, you know where I'm coming from, yeah? You said you know, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. But in 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes, if nobody else joins the stream, then I will put on a movie and you know call it a day. But I've really enjoyed it. And Joe, I really want to thank you. I really, really want to thank you for the Charlie Sheen stuff in the last quiz. Quiz? No, not quiz. The last stream. The last stream. I want to thank you for those questions. I'm I had a fucking blast. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. If you want, only if you want to. Don't take this as, do this, do this, do this, do this. Only if you want to. You can ask me a question again, and I will answer in Charlie Sheen fashion. Uh, Joe says, yeah, your Charlie Sheen impressions and answers were awesome and very entertaining. Thank you, Joe. But I could never have done that without you. So the credit goes, in my opinion, goes to you. When you say like impressions, do you mean like you mean probably quite a bit of stuff, yeah? Uh, I, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, okay. I'll read it out once and then, yeah. Joe Shipley, Charlie, what do you think about Richard's upcoming 30, top 30 movie quote quiz? Will you make the list, Charlie? And at the end of the day, uh, it doesn't it doesn't bother me. It's not something I care about. It's not something I don't care about. It's something that is. It's something that is. Uh, it's something that is. Uh, 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 do do I do I do I can't the Freddie, he's doing that many. He's doing that many. Freddie movie quotes. Uh, I think it should be a billion. I think it should be a billion quotes. I think it should be a billion quotes. I really think 30 calls is I think 30 calls is uh boring. Boring. I think the guy should be doing 1 billion quotes, and they should all be from my movies. All be my movies. Nobody else. Nobody else. Me. Maybe Emilio Estevez, my brother, and maybe my dad. Uh, a billion calls. Freddie calls his joke. Freddie calls is an absolute joke. Freddie calls is a joke. It should be a billion calls. A billion calls. A billion calls all surrounding myself and Emilio and maybe even my dad and Martin. Freddy Quotes is a joke. It should be a billion quotes. A billion quotes. All my movies. All my movies. Joe Shipley, hello, hello. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I love it. I fucking love it, dude. It's it's very 2011 Charlie Sheen. Because Joe Shipley, that's exactly what he would have said too. Yeah, he would. Yeah, back in 2011, he probably would have. If you're not watching my movies, you're down with the trolls. Yeah. Shit. Did did I say that? I don't think I did. If you're not watching my movies, you're down with the trolls. I should have said that. If I didn't, missed opportunity. Hey, cinematic addict, yo, yo, whoa, yo, cinematic addict. Welcome to the chat, my friend. At the moment, we're having some fun with uh, questions asked me, and I reply the best I can in 2011 Charlie Sheen fashion. So if you want to ask me a question, cinematic addict, and you want me to answer it the way I think Charlie Sheen would have 10 years ago, feel free to ask away. But if not, then no problem. I just really appreciate you showing up to the stream. Great stuff. Aurora, cheers. Aurora, cheers. Cinematic addict, eh? Oh, well, I'm doing what I normally do, but this is something I've had in mind for a while, and it's become very, very impromptu. Uh, answer questions in the form of Charlie Sheen. 2011 Charlie Sheen. Aurora, cheers. Cheers, Aurora. You're still here? You're here? Thank you. There you go, Bob. I mean, I could. I mean, that cinematic addict, yo, that's something else. That's something else. I could do an entire list. Ask me a question as I'm Rocky Balboa. Ask me a question. Okay, okay. If you don't want to ask me a question, if I'm Rocky, ask me a question if I'm Apollo Creed. I would prefer Rocky, but you know, ask me a question. Hey Apollo, oh ball. But Aurora, did you like old Omen? The original Omen? I'm not a fan. It's don't get me don't get me wrong, Aurora. It's a classic movie, but it's not for me. I have the box set. I have what is it? Four Omen movies, but I don't re-watch them often. Omen 2 is kind of cool, I guess. So, my addict, haven't seen OG Omen in ages. Yeah, me neither. I think, yeah, Omen 2. From what I've got to go back and revisit The Omen. But movies, movies that uh, introduce the devil, apart from The Exorcist. Come on, The Exorcist is a whole different ballgame. But I'm not overly keen on those kind of movies. Joe Shipley says, I like the OG Omen. Haven't seen the remake from 2006. Yeah, that's on the box set I have. The remake is on there. But I would much rather rewatch the original, the OG. Cinema Addict. Emily Rose is great. Emily Rose. Tell me who Emily Rose is again. Cinematic Addict. Emily Rose. That's some kind. That's a possession movie. I think. I could be wrong, but Cinematic Addict. Tell me Emily Rose. That's some kind of possession movie. I think. That's it. Yeah, okay, thank you. Cinematic Addict. Exorcism of Emily Rose. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I think I would enjoy it. I love The Conjuring. The Conjuring 2. Can't wait for the third one. When it comes when it comes to the supernatural, like ghosts and poltergeists, and I think that deserves a separate video. A whole different separate video. But guys and girls, if you want to ask me, want to talk about haunted movies, then feel free to do so. I appreciate each and every comment, each and every question. By the way, Cinematic Addict. Uh, okay, Cinematic Addict. Did you like The Conjuring or Insidious? I have both on DVD. The Conjuring. The Conjuring. Insidious. I have to watch again. I have to watch Insidious again. I've got a funny feeling I'm gonna really enjoy it again. But no. Uh, the Conjuring. That scene in The Conjuring with the sisters, I think, that the two kids, and there's something on top of the cabinet, the wardrobe, there's something there. And we don't really see it. But these two young girls are looking up and oh my fucking god. That scene is same right now. That scene is one of the best scenes ever produced in the history of horror. Ever. Not when whatever the fuck it is jumps down. It's just when they're looking up. It's like, are we seeing it? Are we not seeing it? I fucking love that scene. It scares me. Not many movies scare me. That spooks me. It really does. Okay. I was gonna say, Cinematic Addict, are you interested in being a mod to maybe chat more? If you're interested in being a mod, I mean, you know your shit, man. So if you're interested in being a mod, I can do that for you. Uh, but you don't have to be. Cinematic, cinematic addict. A what? A what? A mod, a moderator, a mod. I'm guessing you don't want to be, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It just means, when we get idiots in the room, you can get rid of them. Aurora, hey Aurora, do you like Shrek? I've never seen it. I've never seen Shrek, but it's not. Shrek isn't not my kind of thing. Joe Shipley, Shrek is a cool movie. I bet it is, but it's not. It's not me. It's not the kind of movie I would enjoy. If you guys love it, that's what counts. Cinematic Addict. Something I want to ask you, my friend. Um, uh, I have seen you in Dave McCray chats and two dudes maybe. What do you think of those streams? What do you think of two dudes and some bullshit and McCray live? I would love to know what you think. Cinematic Addict. I've seen you there. I think I have. Cinematic Addict. Yeah, I'd be a moderator. Would be fun. Never done it. I love McCrae's videos. I do too. I'm not the biggest Tony Michael fan in the world, but McCrae is the man. He is the reason I began movie chat and more. So, Cinematic Addict. There you go. And thank you. Thank you. You are now a mod on movie chat and more. There you go. Cinema Addict. He's funny, but the majority of his videos, one time, are of him repeating himself. But he's called. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. I I did much prefer the standalone videos, the pre-recorded videos that were created. The live ones, depending what he's talking about, I like them. I still, uh, I still watch. But the standalone videos were absolutely fucking hilarious. Like the Halloween petition. Is your movie 8 out of 10? You know, the Jason Reitman rant. But thank you again, Cinematic Addict, for wanting to be a mod here at Movie Chat and more. I will say to you, like I say to all of my moderators, when it comes to, unless it's blatantly obvious that someone's here just to troll, hide them. If it's banter between guys and girls, guys and guys, girls and girls, who cares? If it's banter, if you're not sure, do the 300-second thing. And then I'll take over. It's a thankless job, but thank you. So yeah, do that. If it's obvious, get rid of them. If it's not obvious, do the 300-second thing. Cinematic Addict says, so never done a group chat on YouTube, but I'm sure it's easy to figure out. It is. It is. It is quite easy. You won't see block. You won't see block. You'll see hide or timeout. Put them on timeout. Cinematic Addict, I love Shrek, one of my favorite anime movies. I've never seen it. Never seen Shrek. I'm not a big fan of that lot. I like Toy Story, but it's been a long time since I've seen Toy Story. And Toy Story was the one that opened up the gates to everything else. Okay, guys, 37, nearly 38 minutes in. Joe Shipley asks, have you ever seen Patch Adams? No, I haven't seen it. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. Cinematic Addict. It opened up the toy box. Oh, you mean Toy Story? It opened up the toy box. Cinematic Addict. Joe, that okay? You're talking to Joe. I love that. I love it when you guys talk to one another. Joe, that movie makes me cry. Love chat also, yeah. Cinematic Joe, that movie makes me cry. I think there was a accidental repeat there. No problem there. Joe Shipley says, yeah, that movie makes me cry too. It is a great film. Movies that make me cry. Cry. Tearful. Cry. Emotional. They're three different things. I get emotional with Ghost. I get emotional with Homeward Bound, believe it or not. The remake, not the original, the remake with Michael J. Fox and the cry. The champ. The 1970s Champ with John Voight. I have had people say to me in the past, "Well, let's see it. I want to see your reaction to the Champ," and they never have, because my answer to that is when they say, "I want to see it," I say, "No, you don't. You don't want to see it." John Voight, Champ, the Champ. Niagara Falls. Joe Shipley says, I miss, yeah, we all do. I miss Robin Williams, but at least we'll always have his films to watch. Yep, never stop watching Robin Williams movies. The last thing he would ever want. Cinematic Addict says, anything Williams was in is instant gold. I still can't watch Stepmom. It's too personal to me. Well, that's. I'm not going to ask you anything about that. If it's that personal, that's the way it should stay. But thank you for the comment, Cinematic Addict. Cinematic Addict follows up with, when Sassy goes down the river, I get upset every time, even though I know she lives. Joe Shipley, when Automata finds Jack Lemmon and grumpy old man after Jack has a heart attack, I always get sad. Do you know what, Joe? I've seen that movie. I don't remember that. Sounds stupid. I know. I'm sorry. I don't remember that. Aurora. Hey, Aurora. I cry when I'm watching Green Mile. Yeah, Green Mile is yeah. Please don't put me in the dark and all that. Yeah, don't put me in the dark. I don't like the dark. Oh man, yeah. I remember reading the book, and the book got me emotional. That's a good one, Aurora. That is a great one. Yeah. Please don't put me in the dark. I don't like the dark. Something like that. Joe Shipley says, "Oh yeah, that's another one." Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. It is. Cinema Addict. Uh, Air Bud is sad when he leaves Buddy behind. Air Bud is sad when he leaves Buddy behind. I'm not sure what movie you're talking about, Cinematic Addict. Not sure what movie that's from. But like I said about John Voight, the Champ, and people want to see me. Oh, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I'm like, no, let's not watch the Champ, because Niagara Falls. Joe Shipley. Okay, Joe Shipley, you talking to Cinematic Addict? I love that. Love it. Love it when you guys chat to one another. Joe Shipley, what about Home Alone 2? When Kevin interaction with the homeless bird lady, they may speak right sometimes. Uh, yeah, I see where you're coming from, Joe. Um, it's never made me cry, but it is emotional, very emotional. Um, never, never made me cry, but I do see where you're coming from. Okay, did Cinematic Addict. Uh, it's sad. It's sad AF, right? LOL. A good one. I Am Sam is sad, but the most saddest of sad is it's Candy, starring Heath Ledger. Oh, Candy. I've never seen that. I've never even heard of it. I know Heath Ledger, obviously, but Candy? I haven't. I've never even heard of that movie. Aurora, have you seen Johnny Got His Gun? No, I haven't. I haven't even. Aurora, thank you for the question. I haven't heard of it. Is that a western or something? I haven't heard of it. Aurora, Dan Shipley. I'm a ball bag. A cinematic addict. Home Alone is sad when he looks out the window and says, "Good." Yeah, yep. Home Alone is sad when he looks out the window and says, "Good night, Mom." Then the mom says, "Good night, Kevin." Yeah, yeah. I love that scene. I love that scene. Good night, Mom. Good night, Kevin. Jay Shipley says, yes. Okay, yeah. Yep. Uh, Cinematic Addict. It's about drug abuse. Really deep story. What, Candy? Candy? It would make sense. with a title like that. Candy. Yeah. Aurora says Master Ton or King. I'm not sure what you mean, Aurora. You have to be better on that, my friend. Master, unless you're talking to somebody else in the chat, which is great stuff. Cinematic Addict. He deserved an Oscar for that as well. White and Candy. I've never even heard of the movie, but I'm not saying no. I mean, Sylvester Stallone deserved an Oscar for Creed, but he never got it. Joe Shipley says when Brian has to say goodbye to Morris at the end of Little Monsters, I cry the most. That scene is sad. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier on, Joe, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But if that's, I mean, sometimes a good cry is good. It's good for the soul, you know? If that's the one that does it for you, Joe, good stuff. Good stuff, Joe. Cinematic Addict says Rush is good too. Damn, so complex. Two undercover cops get hooked on drugs while undercover. Yeah, that sounds very complex. I don't. Rush. I think I've heard of Rush, but it's not the kind of movie that gets my attention. But I think I've heard of it. Yeah, 50 minutes in. 50 minutes in, and it is 3 3:17 a.m. here in the UK. Cinematic Addict says losing um I- Cinematic Addict. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce this. Losing Isa is sad about child custody. Cinematic Addict follows up with Jessica Lange and Halle Berry. Jesus, I haven't. If that's a movie, I haven't seen it. Losing it, Isaiah. Pardon me. Yeah, no, I have not seen that. The Champ is the one that makes me cry. I cry, believe it or not. I do get very tearful with Titanic. Cinema Addict, one movie makes you sad, Richard. LOL. Yeah, The Champ, Titanic, Green Mile to a certain extent. The first one that comes to mind is The Champ, the 1970s Champ with John Voight. That's the one. It's like, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's see how sad you get. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much you really, really cry. Let's see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, Rich. I want to see it. No, you don't. It's always the same answer. No, you don't want to see it because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Joe Shipley, me, fire, wherever you. Yeah, Titanic. Cinematic Addict. I cried like a baby when I first saw Titanic. I was 7. You were 7? I was, oh, 17, I think. 17. Haven't seen Champ. Uh, Champ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Titanic, I think, was 1997. I saw it 4 times at the cinema. Uh, yeah, yeah. Titanic gets me. It gets me. Cinematic Addict says, "What's eating Gilbert Grape will get you." That's a movie I have to see. Another movie that I should have seen already. I mean, that's what, like 30 years old. I still haven't seen it. Aurora, I want to see it. Aurora says, "Yep, Gilbert's great." Aurora says, "Titanic, satanic." Uh, Joe Shipley, what about My Girl? Uh, mm, it's a good movie, but it didn't really make me cry. It didn't get me emotional like it did uh, like it did a lot of people. Cinema Addict, my girl put yeah, my girl put his glasses on. Oh my god, no. Yeah. Joe Shipley. Oh yeah, Gilbert Grape. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. You gotta see it, Rich. Yeah, I do. I do. I have to see that. It's I mean, jeez. It must be at least 30, 25 years old, 30 years old, that maybe. I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it, which is absolutely fucking disgraceful. Uh, Cinematic Addict. Aurora. I know Joe's gonna be here. Joe's the man. Uh, guys and girls, join me tomorrow for the live quote movie quote quiz. You you will have a good time. Cinematic Addict says one of my favorite cartoons is The Last Unicorn. Sounds lame, but it is so good and has a great voice cast and music from band America. Oh, I know America. The cartoon Last Unicorn. No, that doesn't sound lame at all to me. Cinematic Addict. It doesn't sound lame at all. If you enjoy it, I've never seen it. I know the band America, but if you enjoy it, then don't apologize to anybody. Look, don't apologize to anyone for what you enjoy. No one. If anything, make a case. Make a case for why you enjoy what you enjoy. Joe Shipley says, "Yeah, I think cinematic and Aurora would do well tomorrow." I think so too. I agree with that. Aurora says last quiz was only about Halloween. Yeah, it was. What was it? 100 questions. Um, this one is totally different, Aurora. This is my top 30 movies of all time, and I will give an off the cuff no, a quote from each movie, and then it's up to you guys to guess which movie. And then I have 20 honorable mentions, which I will quote, and then you guys have to guess the movie. Not all Halloween this time, Aurora. Please, if you can, join the stream. It's going to be 10:30 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Conspiracy trifecta says, as long as it's legal. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Cinematic Addict says it's a childhood favorite. Still love it. Jeff Bridges, Amir Farr. Okay, you're talking about the Last Unicorn. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen it. Joe Shipley, The Last Unicorn is the best. Early 80s, I believe. Cinematic Attic. How much longer we got, boy? I'm not sure. 3:27 a.m. here in the UK. I'm not sure. Cinematic Attic says, I agree, Joe. Masterpiece. The Last Unicorn? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But it sounds cool. It sounds it, it sounds cool. Guys, what I recommend you should do, if you haven't already seen this movie, is Google The Beast Must Die. Just Google that movie. It's a British film with Peter Cushing and Calvin Lockhart, I think his name was. Calvin Lockhart, Peter Cushing. It's a werewolf movie. It's a detective story. You have to figure out who the werewolf is. If you haven't seen The Beast Must Die, Google that movie and give it a go. Aurora. Aurora, is that sheep? Sheep. Thank you for being here, Aurora. I'm not sure. I'm not a big emoji guy. Give me a pumpkin. Joe Shipley. I will check that one out. The Beast Must Die. Please do, Joe. Please do. I mean, do I love werewolves? Yeah, I love werewolves. Beast Must Die. Cinematic Addict says, I'd like Peter Jackson to remake it and do a live action. Would be awesome, kind of like Lord of the Rings style. Have you seen anything new lately, Rich? When it comes to begin, when it comes to Peter Jackson, live action, Lord of the Rings, I have absolutely no disrespect, no disrespect. I have absolutely zero interest. Uh, Lord of the Rings. But when you no, I know how popular those films are, but they're just not for me. But when you say you've seen anything new, Lady Rich, not really. No, I haven't. I mean, this the day and age we live in. Nothing new is coming out. Oh yeah. So no, I nothing new. Joe Shipley says, "Damn, that would be epic." Cinematic. Oh, you're talking to cinematic. That's cool. Joe Shipley. Oh man, I'm a Hobbit at heart. Cinematic addict. says remakes, but it can get more attention. Now, remakes can. Cinema Addict Joker was actually pretty sad. Back to sad back to sad movies again. You know what? I still haven't seen Joker. I know, yeah, I know. But I did pay. I paid to see Joker. I booked my seat. I paid online. And you know what happened? I fell asleep. I forgot to set my alarm and I missed Joker at the cinema. But I do want to see it. Joe Shipley says, have you ever seen the Never Ending Story, Rich? Yeah, I have, Joe. I have. Long time ago. And you know what? That's one that got me a little bit emotional. I was very young at the time. And it did. I think the scene when the horse, is it a horse or unicorn or something, is drowning, that got me. And I was young when I saw that. Haven't seen it in years, but that scene, yeah, that scene got me. Cinematic Addict says, my dog, after named after Never Ending Story, Falca. See, that's what I mean. I haven't seen it for so long. But that's cool. Cinematic, definitely trying to see it again. Yeah, I will. I will. It's been so long. But I did, as a kid, get very emotional at that scene. I just want to say thank you again for you guys and you gals joining the chat. It means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you so much. I mean, this video is, well, earlier on we were doing Charlie Sheen impersonations. This video is very different. Very different to anything I've done before here at Movie Chat and more. When it comes to the Charlie Sheen impersonations. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm back. Cinematic Addict says the movie run on Hulu. You need to check out Richard or whoever. Well, my name's Richard. The movie. What movie are we? Wait. Are you talking about Joker? Never Ending Story? Cinematic Addict. Are you talking about Joker? Never Ending Story? Not sure what movie you're talking about, my friend. Cinematic Addict. I know. I know. That's why I said your name, City Goose. I am a City Goose. I am the biggest City Goose that ever lived. Joe Shipley says, I looked at. Oh, okay. You're talking to Cinematic Addict? Stars. Okay. I always love it when you guys talk to one another. I think it's brilliant. Cinematic Addict. Yes, that one. So insane. Joe Shipley, the trailer looked really good. Okay, guys, now I'm lost. I'm fucking lost. I haven't got a fucking clue. I haven't got a fucking clue what movie you're talking about anymore. But carry on, please. Please, carry on. Carry on chatting with one another. I love it. I love just reading it, you know? Oh, that one. Oh, Joe Shipley. A movie called Run on Hulu. Cinematic Addict says check out the movie Run. I mean, to be totally honest, I don't have the streaming services. I that's why I haven't seen Cobra Kai series 3 yet. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Disney Plus. I know we are headed towards a time where if you want to watch something new, you're gonna have to have it. But at the moment, I don't. That's why I'm hoping and praying they release Cobra Kai Series 3, Season 3 on Blu-ray. Because I do have 1 or 2 on DVD and Blu-ray. Cinematic Addict, Richard, boy, you check it out too. Cinematic Addict follows up with you can probably buy it in store. Yeah, Cinematic Addict, you probably can. When a store is open, I would be more than happy to purchase the movie. Cinematic Addict says another one that kept me on edge was Alone. Oh, I've seen that. It's yeah, cinematic. Is that the one with the girl uh, out in the world out in the wilderness, and it's a found footage kind of movie. Yeah, she's out there on her own, alone. Makes sense. Makes sense. Is that the one you mean? Cinematic addict. If that's the one you're talking, yeah. If I've got the right movie in mind, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Is that the one you're talking about, though? Alone. If that's the one you're talking about, yeah. Cinema Addict says, yeah, driving gets kidnapped, escapes, and is tracked down. Oh, we could be talking about different movies then. Because the one I'm thinking of is this college gal with a video camera as she gets lost in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. Joe Shipley says, have you seen The Hateful? Wait a minute. Have you seen The Hateful Eight? I seen that recently. Fucking crazy ass movie. The Hateful Eight. No, I haven't seen it. I have not seen that. I haven't even heard of that one. Uh, is it along the same lines as like The Devil's Rejects? Because if it is, then I might enjoy it. Uh, Joe Shipley says it's a Quentin. Oh, okay. It is a Quentin Tarantino movie from like the 2010s. Then no, I haven't seen it. I'm not a massive Tarantino fan. So the man addict, be right back. No problem, my friend. No problem at all. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Uh, I know he was in From Dusk Till Dawn. He didn't direct it though, did he? I'm not a massive Tarantino fan, but he's a very very talented guy. It's like Rob Zombie, you know. Rob Zombie Rob Zombie has a place, and he knows where his place is. He knows. Is Rob Zombie the best director in the world? No. He Rob Zombie knows that. But yeah. Joe Shipley says, I don't think he directed, but I'm not sure. Not a huge fan of either. Yeah. Yeah. Me neither. Cinematic Addict says, I never cared for his style, but do respect it. He's good, just not for me. But Quentin, totally agree. Yeah, he is. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Tarantino's talent. He's a very, very talented guy, but just really not for me. So yeah, Cinematic Addict. I totally agree with that one. We are on a par with that one. Laptop has to be plugged back in. I think. Yep. There we go. There we go. We had a few live streams tonight. This is, I think, the longest one. We are now 1 hour and 20 minutes in. Great stuff. Great stuff. The Charlie Sheen stuff earlier on. Very impromptu. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And you guys watching after the fact, hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Cinematic Addict says, just watch Jaws 2. You a fan, the sequel, and little of what? I love Jaws 2. Jaws 2. I was going to say Jaws 2 is an underrated sequel, but it's not. Most people realize how good Jaws 2 is. Joe Shipley says, that Charlie Sheen from earlier was great. LOL. You really got into it. Yeah, I do my best. Thank you, by the way, Joe. I mean, Joe, I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Uh, I'm not sure if Cinematic Addict was here when we were doing that Charlie Sheen stuff. So, Joe, if I can, if I may be so bold, can you ask me another question, and I will respond with 2011 Charlie Sheen? Cinematic Addict. Yeah, there we go. I want to hear it if I missed it. Cinematic Addict. Best thing to do, not yet until the stream is over, is go back and watch. Yeah, go back. Not yet. Cinematic. I can go back. Cinematic. Don't do that just yet. Go back when the stream is over. I had quite a few. Joe Shipley, fucking awesome. Joe Shipley gave me quite a few questions, asking me like I was 2011 Charlie Sheen, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But if you don't have to, obviously you don't have to do anything. Oh wait. Joe Shipley. Okay, I'm gonna read it first. Cinematic Addict. Watch. Watch. Joe Shipley. Charlie, what was your thoughts on Jaws 2? And could you have played a scarier Jaws? Could you have played a scarier Jaws? Okay. I thought Jaws 2 was made by trolls. Made by trolls. Jaws 2 was not the movie we become accustomed to. Jaws 2 was trash, made by trolls, fools. Not for me. Um, what made by could the warlock could I played a scarier Jaws? Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, but yeah, there's absolutely no question, absolutely no question. I could be a great white shark. I have tiger blood, man. I have Adonis DNA. If I have tiger blood, Adonis DNA, then I could be a great white shark, and then times 10, 100 million. There's no way Brody would have got to me, you know. There's no way Brody would have got to would have got to the Sheen uh, Jaws, the Sheen Great White Shark. No. I would have been more scarier than any great white shark in the waters of any country in any world in any universe. I would have been the scary Jaws. When it comes to yeah, yeah. Jaws, yeah, Jaws 2. Yeah, um, they should have hired me. They should have hired me. I would have been. I would have been scarier than any great white shark could ever want to be. 10 million times over, a billion times over. I really believe that they missed. They missed. They shot, they shot, and they missed. I would have been, I would have been a great, a better great white shark than Jaws was ever. Jaws in Jaws 2 was ever. So yeah, they should have recast. They should have called me, and I would have been the great white shark. I wouldn't have been stupid enough to 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 bite down on any electric cable. I would have won. I would have won. I win. Winning is what I do. I win, man. I win. So yeah, they should have recast the movie. They should remake the movie, and I will be the shark, and I will win. I will show you guys I will win. Oh my god. Shipley says, well done, Richard Sheen. We're gonna need a bigger boat, yeah. Jaws is in my top 30 movies, but I'm not gonna quote that line. Cinematic Addict. The 2021 Oscar goes to Richard. Thank you so much. You know, yeah, yeah. I think the Oscar should should go to me. Joe Shipley, well done. That deserves a award for sure. Joe Shipley says, "I love the Jaws films. Scared shit out of me as a kid." Yeah, I'm one of the few people that actually enjoys Jaws 4. I think I have a video. I do. I do have a video on my channel defending, coming to the rescue of Jaws the Revenge. But when you say, uh, well done, Richard Sheen, we're gonna need a bigger boat. It's quite obvious. My my favorite movie of all time. But I think we're gonna need a bigger boat. I think we can. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat to carry uh, this thing off. Uh, we there's no way the Archer there's no way the Archer is going to be suffice. The Archer it's not big enough. It's not big enough. It's not damn full enough. It's not winning. It's not winning. It is. It's not big enough. I think. I think. I think. I think. I think. To combat uh, a warrior, a winning warlock, such as myself, I think we need a bigger device. I don't know what could uh, defeat that kind of device. I would say it would take me plus 1 billion me, and maybe probably 10 million orcas. That's what we need to defeat the great white shark. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Jay Shipley, I love the Jaws film. Yep, yep. I got that one, didn't I? Jay Shipley, is it part 3 or 4? Where Jaws is in a SeaWorld type amusement park. That's Jaws 3. Cinematic Addict love Jurassic Park. I do too. Cinematic Addict, if you're in the live stream tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. UK time, I will schedule the stream. You might want to keep Jurassic Park in mind. Just saying. Yeah, the amusement park, Joe, was Jaws 3. I like Jaws 4. Jaws the Revenge. Just it's on my channel. Not the movie, just you know. Jay Shipley says, I liked in the OG Jurassic Park when Jeff Goldblum says, that's one big pile of shit. That's one big pile of shit. Do you know what, Joe? I love that line too. Everybody, first movie I ever saw at cinema, I was 13 years old, I think, was Jurassic Park. And the whole cinema laughed at that line. But you know what, Joe? My favorite line, right, not just in that movie, probably in any movie, is Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. The scientists are so preoccupied whether they could, they didn't stop to think whether they should. That, to me, one of the most underrated lines, quotes ever in the history of film. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think whether they should. I love that line. Joe Shipley says yes. That is such a classic line. It is. I was actually just about to type that one in the chat. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, you're saying from so preoccupied by the good and stop doing what it should. Love that line. Love Jeff Goldblum. Love Jurassic Park. I'm not sure. I've read the Michael Crichton novel Jurassic Park. I can't remember that line being in the novel. I really can't. All you guys who are given a thumbs up, we have 5 thumbs up. 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much. They all help. Joe Shipley says, I think Michael. Oh, yeah. Michael Crichton wrote Congo as well. He did. You're bang on the money there, Joe. He wrote Congo. He did. That maybe is fun, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Congo. Maybe I have to watch it again. Wow. I just saw the time. 4 minutes. 4 minutes past 4 a.m. Wow. I think I'm surprised because we did various live streams tonight, didn't we? It wasn't one long, ongoing stream. Cinematic Addict says that line is so funny. Probably my favorite 90s movie. It's 11 p.m. here. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. That line is so funny. Do you mean the Jeff Goldblum? I think you do. The scientists were so preoccupied whether they could, they didn't stop to think whether they should. I love that line. 11 p.m. Cinematic Addict. 11 p.m. So, yeah. I'm going to take this thing to 6 a.m. Maybe another 10 minutes. Maybe. So 1 hour and 39 minutes. Probably stop at 1 hour and 40 minutes. So tomorrow is the movie quiz quote. Movie quote quiz. Movie quote quiz. So, and yeah, you will find out my favorite movies of all time and 20 honorable mentions. 50 movies. 50 movies. I will quote each and every movie. It's going to be fun. I really am looking forward to it. Joe Shipley says it has been a great stream. Thank you tonight, and look forward to joining tomorrow. Yeah, you got it. I mean, Joe. I mean, honestly, man, it, if you can't, we never know what's going to happen, do we? You know, life throws us a curveball whenever it can. Um, if you can be here, for tomorrow's movie quote quiz, that's that's a plus. That's a plus. That's something that will be really appreciated. But we never know what life's going to do. We never know. We never know. I mean, there's, I think it's a quote, a quote from a movie, or somebody said it, something. That tomorrow, that tomorrow, that is all so certain. That tomorrow, that is also certain. Tomorrow is not certain, especially in this apocalyptic world we're living in. Tomorrow, depressing as it may sound, tomorrow is not certain. I think that did come from a movie. I don't remember which movie. Okay, I think call it a day. It has been a great stream. I really enjoyed it. The Charlie Sheen stuff was hilarious. I couldn't have done it without your help. Um, uh, okay, okay. If you're still watching, if you're not, that's fine. We all have shit to do. If you're still watching, give me one more question as Charlie Sheen. One more. If you're still watching. If you're not, don't worry about it. If you're watching after the fact, obviously you can't do that. It's, you're not live. One more. Give it a couple of minutes. Okay. Joe Shipley. Joe, you really are. You really are fantastic, man. Okay, Joe Shipley. Hey, Charlie, what is the perfect way to say goodbye to a great night? There is no way. You don't say goodbye. Nobody says goodbye. Uh, you know, You don't say goodbye. You carry on. I don't sleep. I don't sleep. I wait. I wait. And that's, I think, is the way to move on, and the way to uh, um, uh, uh, be evolutionary is the way to carry on is the best way to say goodbye is to not say goodbye. I think the way to say goodbye is for trolls and maybe fools, maybe for trolls and fools, but I, there is always a to goodbye. Uh, I think the best way to do that. If your mind is on the track and you're just about to hear the starter pistol, and if you just want to hear the starter pistol, and and you're on the track, and you're running, and you run, and you run, and you keep running, and you keep running, and you keep running, and you want to win, which is the most important thing in the entire world. It is winning. You have to win. Uh, but when you do that, you don't say goodbye. You say goodbye to everybody else in the race. You say goodbye to everybody else in the race. You don't say goodbye to anything else apart from maybe everybody else in the race, and you win. Epic behavior. You win. There is no way to say goodbye. There is a way to carry on. There is a way to carry on. You leave the smokers and the dust and the dusters in the smoke, and that's where they belong, because they have no chance of winning. They don't. If you win, and you have the mindset of winning, then there is no way to say goodbye. There is no way to say goodbye. It's all about winning and waiting and waiting for the next winning moment in your life. There is no goodbye. There is no goodbye. It's all hello. There is no good. There is no goodbye. Jeff Shipley. Now that's us, Charlie. You said it best in your own sheen way. Thank you, Jay. I really want to do it again. I really want to maybe dedicate a whole. The original plan was to dedicate a whole video to that. Great stuff. Hopefully, hopefully, I do the. Hopefully, I do Charlie Sheen justice. Hopefully, I do the winning Warlock justice. Joe Shipley says, did Sheen ever win an Academy Award? I wonder what his speech would sound like. No, I think he. I think Sheen was nominated maybe. Don't take my word on this. I think Sheen could have been nominated for Platoon, but I don't think Sheen has ever won an Oscar. I think he may have been nominated for Platoon, maybe even Wall Street. But yeah, can you imagine the acceptance speech in 2011? Oh my God. It would have been hilarious. Okay. I think we could be coming. I will do. I will do a 12-hour stream. I'm not sure when, but it's something on the list. It's coming, guys. 12 hours. Um, and if I can't say when, but if I ever do a 12-hour stream, I've done 6 hours, but if I ever do a 12-hour stream, the video will be called 12 hours, blah, blah, blah. And we will talk, 12 hours. Jesus Christ. 12 hours. We'll talk about virtually everything. Virtually everything. I think in a 12-hour stream, we could even watch a movie. We could do a live watch along, like what we did with I Know What You Did Last Summer. We could do that. Joe Shipley, yeah, it will be. Joe Shipley says that will be a marathon episode. Yeah, the longest I've gone is 6 hours. I really I do want to do. Do want to do? Yeah, I do want to do 12 hours. But yeah, I think a movie would be the best way to go. Like halfway through, like ask you guys in the chat which movie do you want to watch? We watch the movie, and then we carry on chatting afterwards. Before and after. Joe Shipley. Yeah, a watch along would be called to do. Yeah, Joe. I don't think you were here, my friend, when we did. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a live one. It's obviously still on my channel. It's still on my channel. I took votes. I Know What You Did Last Summer won the vote. That's the movie we all watched. but it is on my channel. And there's a Halloween 2 and Friday the 13th Part 2. They're not live ones, but they are up on my channel. Joe Shipley, no, I wasn't here for that. No. But it's still the channel. So if you want to check it out, check it out. Joe Shipley says, I have been coming back and checking out your older videos. I really appreciate that, Joe. Thank you. I mean that. Thank you. with with a lot of my older videos, they weren't live. They were pre-recorded stand-alone videos. You'll see. You already have. Yeah, you already have seen a different, maybe a different demeanor, a different demeanor from myself, from me. You know, the last year with COVID has not been the greatest year ever. So if you go back and you guys watching after the fact and you want to go back and watch my earlier videos, thank you. Leave comments and let me know what you think. But my whole demeanor, my attitude was very different. I think. But when it comes to those videos, they were not live. So now I go live. And yeah, so my demeanor, my attitude is probably, and just I look and present myself is different now. Very different, maybe, from those videos from when I began movie chat and more. Hey, Joe Shipley says, do you remember the last movie John Candy was working on when he unexpectedly passed away? Yeah, I think that was I think that was Wagons East. John Candy. What an absolute. I still have this DVD right here. The Great Outdoors. Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. I think it was Wagons East. Joe Shipley, yes, that was the one. I watched that yesterday. Wagons East. No, it should be epic movie. Epic. Epic behavior. Um, Joe Shipley, how do you feel you've changed? How do I feel I've changed since the pandemic? That's a great question, Joe. A great question. I, I hope, I hope uh, my attitude um, changes. If we ever, if we ever go back to 100% normality, which is very unlikely, 100%, 100%, I, yeah, yeah, Joe, Joe Shipley, how do you feel you've changed? That I wasn't the most optimistic guy in the world ever. With this and the pandemic, it's made me even less an optimistic kind of person. I always say I have it quite easy. I have it quite easy considering what this pandemic has done to a lot of people and a lot of people's lives. I've been very, very lucky. But when it comes to what we're living through, um, to me, how do I feel I've changed? I I I really don't want to sound too dramatic. I don't want to sound too egotistical. But this is the way I look at the world. Yeah, at the moment. At the moment, this is the way I look at the world. That was them. That was them. Everybody getting together at Christmas and New Year's Eve and the 4th of July and Thanksgiving. And everyone getting together. Movies, sitcoms, everyone just being together. Yeah. And now is now. I can't see a world in the future. I mean, eventually, yes, eventually. God knows how long. I can't in my lifetime see a world where we go back to then. Concerts, football matches, the whole lot, the whole stadium filled out. The whole stadium filled out with fans. Everyone bunched up together. I can't see that happening again in my lifetime. I do think there will come a time when people will be able to do that, and no one will care. But it's going to take a very, very, very long time. For me, in my lifetime, I'm 40 years old. I'm 41 very soon. Uh, I don't think I'm ever gonna see it. So when you ask how have I changed, uh, my mentality towards the world is kind of dark. I just I, I just think that was then, and this is now. But hopefully one day we'll get back to 100% normality. One day. Again, Joe Shipley, I definitely feel where you are coming from, and I don't see things ever being the same again. But there still are good old days ahead of you, Rich. So keep your head up. Joe Shipley, you are a fucking legend, my friend. Um, yeah, there are good times. There are good times. Like you're saying, Joe, we we gonna do it. We have to keep our heads above water. We have to. If we don't, we all drown. We have to. And we have a vaccination now. We have lots and lots of different vaccinations, and they're proving to be successful. So yeah, to be totally honest, I never dreamt in my worst ever nightmare that this was possible. You know, maybe a nuclear war, maybe, but not this. But yeah, yeah. Joe Shipley says we have to keep on keeping on. Yeah, we do, Joe. We do. We do. We do. We have to keep keeping on. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, like today's been, yeah, for me, I don't mean to sound self indulgent, but today has been a good day, you know? Today's been a good day. But I do have, as you may have, days when it's like, what's the fucking point? What is the fucking point of even waking up? And it's like, fuck knows, you know? And that does happen. But that's not me. I always say I don't want to sound self-indulgent. I don't want to sound woe is me, because there are lots and lots and lots and lots of people going through uh, worse times than I am because of COVID-19. Guys, that's 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes, nearly 2 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the chat, the comments, questions. Thank you for chatting with one another. I always love that. I love it. Yeah, it is 4:38 a.m. here in the UK. The next time you see me will be an upcoming event. I will schedule it, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the bell notification thingy, because that's the next time you're gonna see me. That's gonna be the 50 movie quiz quote quiz. 50 movie quote quiz. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. That's the next time you see me. Joe Shipley, see you tomorrow. It will be great stream quiz. Great chatting with you tonight, Rich. I appreciate you, my friend. Joe, I appreciate you too, my friend. See you tomorrow. And by the way, best of luck. Best of luck when it comes to the quiz tomorrow. It's going to be cool. Best of luck. You guys watching after the fact, thank you so much. I'll see you all again soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye.